Hey everyone, this is Reggie from Bro-Rantz. And if you haven't heard about Anchor by now, where have you been? No, seriously. It is the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me explain why. It's free. I mean, completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor will even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more platforms. You can start making money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, which is great. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. In today's episode, we have men's health. What are we talking about?
Talking about, health, man.
Men's health. Yes, it's Thursday, and we have a special guest to actually talk about
Mental health.
yes, mental health, men's health. It's all health.
All
And
encompassing.
Who do we got, Ray?
Tyrone Magnus.
Tyrone Magnus.
Famous YouTuber, entrepreneur. This guy is funny. Just a great guy.
Absolutely. And he's got a special guest with him, which is his trusty sidekick, his Bonnie to his Clyde.
Yeah.
Scarlo.
Scarlo.
Yes, and they are they give great insight on being a power couple.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, a couple dealing with success, and Tyrone talks about his battles with anxiety and mental health, and how we all should look as men. We should look into ourselves and not try to handle everything.
Yeah, because sometimes we don't. We just try to overlook it and try to do it ourselves. But we sometimes we need help.
Yeah, a lot of help, more than we'd like to admit. So anyway, we believe we have a great show, and you guys should stay tuned and watch it.
We don't believe. We know it's going to be a good show. There's no believing. We know.
Absolutely. So anyway, you guys sit back and watch the show.
Enjoy. Hey, were you a wrestler at one time?
No, I wanted to be at one time.
I'm looking at your shirt. It says suplex. So, because one of my friends, he's from Virginia. He used to wrestle, and I told him I suplexed him, and he was like, "Dude, you ain't never touched me." I was like, "Okay."
One of my friends, his name is Blake Grayson. You look him up. He's a wrestler.
Okay.
And what was their name? The Suplex
Kings.
Yeah. Suplex Kings. I can't.
Yeah.
So what happened was when I first started the YouTube channel, I used to cover wrestling a lot. So what happened was people were asking me to do the WWE Tough Enough.
Yeah.
And this was like years after I started. And I just told them, I was like, nah, I'm not doing it because these guys get hurt too much. I said, but you know what? I wouldn't mind being a manager.
Okay.
And so he got in touch with me. He was like, yo, man, I've been watching you for years. You could be my manager. You could come to the shows and come out with us and all that. So I was like, oh, for real? So that's kind of how that friendship started. So in the last show that I was at, he gave me the shirt.
That's real cool. Who was your guy for wrestling, for WWE? Who was your guy?
The Rock. It got to be The Rock. Come on now.
No, he wasn't on WWE.
Oh, he wasn't WWE?
Coming up, it was Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior is my man, too. Hey, wasn't there a guy called Sid Vicious or something like that? I thought he was for real. I was scared of him.
And, what's his name? When they started having them Monday Night Wars, I got into the NWO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hollywood and Goldberg, and then later, of course, The Rock, Stone Cold. So
yeah. I used to love the Road Warriors.
Oh really? I used to love the Hardy. Well, the Hardy Boys were on WWE or WWF?
I think they were on. I want to say they was
They were both.
Same
thing. WWE
and they crossed
used
over.
to be WWF.
Yeah. But Hollywood Hulk. I remember him. Yeah, he was like the bad Superman.
Yeah. He went dirty.
Yeah, he went dirty. He went dark beard, everything.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, what? Why Hulk Hogan? He's supposed to be the symbol of America, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I don't know if you're having a bad day, but we got something for you.
Oh,
ready?
We got something for him?
We got something for him, bro.
Okay. All right. You ready? Oh, my zipper
up? What's up?
They bought a couple of shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I said a couple. God, a couple, like, yo, 200. Did you see that go? We bought like 200 of these things, man.
Hey, we could.
We send it out to all your fans.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, also, we don't have the Groot, but I got my little man right here.
Oh, okay.
You know, got my little man right here.
Okay. That's another type of Groot or something.
No, that's Deadpool. Deadpool.
Higher.
Yeah, there you go. Deadpool.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Because, you know, I do have the game face.
Bro, we didn't even plan that. You had to talk to me before you said that, bro.
My bad.
Dude, you was just embarrassing me, bro. Gosh,
hey, when you watch somebody like this dude, you got to pick up a little bit from him. You know,
I got you, bro. I got you. I understand. I got you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so I worked with you. We worked on a film together. Call time. I met you, which was crazy because you were very down to earth. I don't know. I've never met a YouTube sensation, whatever. I have met, A, B, C celebrity, not A's, but I met
from
some
Jersey.
B's. I met some B's and C's celebrities.
He's from Jersey. Cool cats come from Jersey.
Yeah, but I'm saying look at his status. He's on a celebrity status though. I mean,
who's from Jersey?
Aren't you from Jersey?
No, he's from Philly, bro.
You said something else from Jersey.
I said cool cats come from Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool cats.
Yeah, cool cats.
Yeah.
I know a few.
I never wanted to be that guy that was, even though you achieve a little success, you never want to, be on yourself because it could be going like that. Fame goes up and down.
Yep.
Like
waves.
It's like if you're that superstar athlete, you can get hurt tomorrow. Then what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm proud of what I've done. I want to do more, but I'm never that guy that's going to think I'm better than somebody else just because they may not be where I am on my platform. So what? You might be better than me over here or over there. Whatever. You know what I mean?
That's facts. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And even if you are a smaller YouTuber, like there's one guy named I'm Dante, and he was around when I first started, and he was just starting after my channel had blown up. And, I told him a couple of times, make sure you stick with it because he was getting frustrated with a couple of things. He's bigger than me now.
Oh, shoot. Really?
Yeah. I said, I told you.
Yeah.
I said, you're good enough to be bigger than me. Just stick with it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
damn, okay.
You know what I mean?
Look at that. Yeah. How about that? You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
You never do know, man.
Yeah. What's the saying says? It goes, if you never know who you see on your way up because who you step on, because next they're the ones you're going to be looking up to. That's how it goes, man. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm still waiting though. Shoot. I'm still waiting for that damn reversal for me, yo. I'm like, damn. I got footsteps, bro. I got footsteps on me. Yo, but
sometimes they get paid back in other forms.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about. Dude, you're a very interesting guy. Very, very interesting. When I met you, I mean, you're an intellect. Which with your game face and all your stuff, your segments and niche, people probably don't see that. They don't get that. But even your alternative methods, the muscle thing you were telling me about, the muscle testing, the muscle testing. The muscle testing, yeah, Ray. I try to explain it to people, but they don't ever get it.
Yeah, I did not get what he was talking about. I didn't understand.
Bro, the reason he's on the show right now is because he tested his muscle. I'm trying. He did the test.
So your body knows what's good for you and what's not good for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's all on the premise of if you ask it a question or if you, in a way, you can put something near your body, you'll get weaker. And you ever so slightly, you'll get weaker if it's not good for you. And that's people, that's food, chemicals, situations. You've been around people that totally drain you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. And you've eaten food and the next day you're feeling like garbage and you don't know why. That's why, because it wasn't good for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's kind of on that premise. And, there's a science built around, called applied kinesiology. I learned a little bit on my own, but my physician, that's what he mainly uses. But he does chiropractic. He does traditional Chinese medicine. He does a lot of different things. So, yeah.
So you use this in everything you do now? Is that your...
I use my intuition most of the time if I'm going to do something, but sometimes if I need a confirmation of something I'm not sure something's going to be good for me, I'll muscle test to see if it is.
Okay. Can you demonstrate a muscle test?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I would kind of.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where if I were to do it, you don't know whether it's working or not.
Yeah.
Okay, like, how do I know you're not? He was there for me to test different things.
Right.
And I think he kind of saw, he was like, he's like hitting the nail on the head and he doesn't know me. Like, and that's how it
exactly.
is. You can't really read people's minds or stuff, but you can really get a good idea of what's going on with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, it's funny.
What?
When
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do it on the show,
What?
but I got to tell you, so I'm going to discuss it with you.
Yeah.
I found out some stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, remember when I tested this?
Yeah.
I found out some stuff, and that's why it came out like, I was like, I was right.
Damn it. Now you got to talk to me about it.
Is this an inside thing?
Yeah, it's an inside thing. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
But you might, look, it's funny. Yeah, I was talking to our director, and he said something. I was like, that's why I got that. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, now you got me like wanting to end this damn thing. Like, dude.
Yeah, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Once, like, for example, there was a person that was there with us.
Yep.
Who ended up in some drama.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, I ain't gonna get no details. You never know. They could be watching. You never know. They could be watching.
Yes, sir.
I found out some stuff, and I was like, wow, that's why that went like that.
Wow.
So it all makes sense now, basically.
Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, man, like, it's to the point where, especially people that you're close with, you can learn to test them. And like, I tested my girlfriend for what was causing her acne. And I found out that it was dairy.
Yep.
Specific types of dairy. And when she stopped the dairy, the pimples stopped.
Oh, wow.
Gotcha.
I'm not joking. Like, within a few days. It wasn't like, months later. Within a few days, she stopped eating stuff like ice cream and certain cheeses, and it stopped cold.
Damn.
Yeah.
So she did the muscle test.
No, he did the muscle test for her.
He did it for her
because he can do it for other people.
Oh, so if someone is in the vicinity of you, you can do that with them.
Yeah, and even if you're good enough, like my doctor, he can. It sounds crazy, but he can test you, and from anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to do with I guess you could say a few years ago I read something that said that humans communicate on an energy that they really haven't discovered yet. Scientists know it's there, but they don't have any tool to show, hear this type of wave. Mm-hmm. This is what we communicate on. They know it's there, but, until they can show you on a screen,
Mm-hmm.
So, it's one of those things where, okay, you ain't seen Reggie in a while, 6 months. And you think about him, think, dang, I ain't seen him. And then the next day in the convenience store, you see him.
Pop into him, yeah. Kind of like the law of attraction.
And it's not, and the explanation is it's not just that simple that it's a coincidence.
Nope.
You drew yourself to each other through that line of communication.
Exactly. Right. I agree with it.
Kind of like that you can find out stuff and test people.
Okay.
If you're dating somebody, you can test them to see if they're good for you or not. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I wish I knew about that a long time ago. I would have saved myself from a lot of drama and BS.
Me too. Me too.
Trust me, brother.
Me too.
You what was it? Yeah. The other thing you did was really cool. You able to? Are you able to test whether to see how much guardian angels this dude has? I swear to God, dude. Yeah, I'll let him explain, but it's really cool what he did. And I was like, damn. He said it was I got 3, which is pretty amazing.
Okay,
that means I'm like a warrior or something like that.
So through me studying it, I found out that people have a different number of guardian angels at different times. You can have anywhere from 1 to 5. Mm-hmm. Usually when you have 5, you're going through it.
Oh, wow.
Going through it big time.
Oh, crap.
You're going through some tough times. So, my doctor, he had told me about this. He was like, yeah, you have them. They're there for you to ask for help when you need it, and you can find out how many you have. Just different methods from what I understand to find out, but muscle testing is one of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I were to try with him, like I said, people aren't going to know.
I will know, bro. I will know. And he needs
it's not that I'm a psychic or anything. It's not like that. It's different, but.
Raymond needs some angels, bro. He needs some angels. Raymond needs some angels. He's checking it right now.
He has 2.
You have 2.
Okay. Yeah. Does that mean I'm
So you're doing pretty good.
I'm doing.
You have your issues, but you're doing pretty good.
We all have our issues, don't we?
Yeah, we all got issues. But
the people that got 1, usually they're flying high.
Whatever, bro. Did you tell me you had 2?
I have 2.
Okay, cool. Okay. So damn, bro. You told me I had 3. I thought it was a good thing.
You somewhere in the middle. My girl, she got 4.
Oh damn.
She just came out of a 15-year, very tumultuous, relationship. So, but they leave once you're doing better.
Oh, okay.
But you're never really without at least 1.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, did you find your doctor for that reason, or he just kind of like told you this information?
Yeah, because what he does is he deals with physical and the spiritual.
Okay.
So, I didn't, really believe. I didn't know if I believed in the spiritual that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you were open to it.
Right. I was open to it, to learning and stuff. But, when you see certain things going on around you in your life, it's kind of, you don't know what's what.
Yeah.
So when he tested me, he told me that there was bad energy around me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Call them entities, whatever it is. And, they, from what I understand, they only gravitate towards you once you're in a very fearful state. Mm. And he says when he's treating people, he can remove them, but if you continue on the same path, you eventually attract them again. The key is to not be very fearful or depressed. He says she treats a lot of drunks. He said they're always coming in with drunks.
Wow.
He can feel it. He said he can feel it. And if he's not sure, he can test for it, and he knows. And I have a friend, which is funny. They're kind of getting on more of the. I don't think she's a psychic. She's what you would call empath.
Yeah, I'm an empath, bro.
Right. A lot of times, empaths, you can affect them so much that either you're going to draw energy from them and tire them out, or you're going to make them really happy.
Yep.
And she's the type. She told me she can see it. I was like, well, whoa, what are you talking about? She said, if someone's got a lot of bad energy, I can see like a dark haze around them.
Oh, wow.
I was like, are you serious? I've known her for years.
Yeah.
I guess she finally felt comfortable enough to tell me. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, what about when you're good? She said, I don't see anything. She said, you just look fine. She said, but when people are bad, I see a dark haze around them. I was like, wow.
Damn.
So, I've heard of people being able to see auras.
Auras around people. Yeah, I've heard it as well. I've never met anyone.
Can you see the dark stuff?
I can't see the darkness. I can feel a presence, though. I can feel someone's energy. Like, you can feel someone's frequency. Like, oh, damn, this person got a bad day, like, every day. Yeah. Like, every day, like, You feel the energy. It kind of like, it makes you uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You've spoken to somebody before, and you're like, damn, I don't think they like me.
Yep.
They smiling in my face, but I don't think they like me.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Right.
They're either irritating them or maybe they're jealous. It could be anything. They may not just want to talk.
Yeah.
Right. You feel it, man. It's like a gut. But you always trust your gut, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We should definitely God-given gift. Yeah. Especially the metaphysics when you look at it. You told me, and this is what I really wanted to touch on as well, which I'm drawn to people that are real, and the fact that you're like an open book, and you wouldn't think that with you, but I guess maybe you contribute to your YouTube because you being yourself and your personality, shining, being the reason that people are drawn to you. You're not fake. You're not putting up a persona. You're yourself, and your audience with YouTube when you're a vlogger or like an influencer, people are drawn to you just being open. So the fact that you talked to me about, how you suffered with an anxiety, and how you dealt with it, and which we don't talk about in the Black community. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Oh man, I tell you, that was the worst I've ever been in my life, man. It's, like a lot of people was financial. Yeah. And like for a lot of people, most of the stuff you fear never comes to pass anyway. You're just scared it's going to happen. Yeah. You're worried, what if? And that's what it was for me, man. I remember reading something talking about how one of the signs of anxiety and depression is you have a feeling of impending doom. It was the first time where I was feeling in my life where I was like, is this what it feels like to feel like you're dying? Like, that's how bad it felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, ended up having, it was funny was I had a gallbladder attack. Yeah. Which scared, because gallbladder attacks can feel like you're having a heart attack. Really? Pains in your chest.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I had gallstones. I didn't know it. I eventually flushed them out. But that started a panic attack, which I thought was a heart attack. For real.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Wow. Yeah. So the whole time I'm thinking this is just a heart attack, but it went from a gallbladder attack to a panic attack. And it happened several times, man, where you're going to the hospital. Like everyone that I've talked to about that have anxiety attacks, stuff like this, they all tell me the same thing. You go to the emergency room, they're telling you everything is fine. Your heart's racing. My blood pressure was like 160 over something. Like you can have a stroke at those heights. Wow. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
No blockages, no high cholesterol, nothing like that. I guess I was, built to last through it. But when I started to go see the doctor, he told me most people have adrenal fatigue, and you get adrenal fatigue from being fearful.
Oh, shit.
Even if it's just nervousness is a form of fear. So, you're worried about your bills, you're worried about your children, your wife, your relationship, your job, food, and whatever. So your flight or fight system is always firing. So you've always got too much adrenaline in your system. So what eventually happens is you burn out your adrenal glands, and that's the adrenal fatigue. And I remember after doing a water fast, which I shouldn't have did, because I didn't know I was just cleansing, but I didn't know that I had adrenal fatigue. So you do a water fast while you have adrenal fatigue. Fasting is stressful on the body in a good and bad way. It actually makes you more resilient. However, if you have adrenal fatigue, you're not supposed to do it. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. So after I was done, I went to the gym, and I couldn't. When I got off the fast, it was a couple days in, I couldn't even squat the bar.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I did like 3 reps and I had to stop.
Damn.
So a week or so later, I finally went to him because I hadn't seen him in years. I had an ex-girlfriend actually introduced me to him and had me going to see him a while ago. But he told me, he said, your adrenal glands are like shot. They're like not working. I got to get them working again. He said, I don't even know how you're in here. He said, I guess it's just willpower. He's like, I literally don't know how you walk in here.
Wow.
And it would be, look, I live in a 3-story house.
Yeah.
So You forget something upstairs. I mean, I'm not going back up there. You know what I mean? It was that bad. You drop something, I wasn't picking it up. Like my energy was so bad. So he got rid of it through certain herbs and rest and grounding myself. He told me to stand on the earth on my bare feet, with my bare feet for a half hour every day or longer. He said that will help heal you.
Wow.
And I remember, I mean, just the next day after doing it once, I was feeling bad. Oh, yeah, I was getting sleep apnea, too, from that.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
this anxiety was causing a lot of, it caused adrenal fatigue. It caused the sleep apnea. I was waking up 5, 6, 7 times a night, gasping for air, and I wasn't overweight.
Yeah.
Sleep apnea can be caused by stress.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so it was bad, man. I ended up having to buy a grounding pad once the weather got colder because I couldn't go outside with my feet on the ground. Yeah. So you can buy grounding pads. Look, the earth has a certain type of energy that it gives you, negative electrons, and your body really feeds off of that. It helps it get better. As a matter of fact, I went on a cruise to help with that because salt water is very it's kind of like some salt lamps if you have them in your house.
Yeah, I got them. The pink one. I got the pink one. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why people feel so good when they're at the beach or on a cruise or something like that. So in a few months he was able to get me all better, man. But it was just and we don't talk about it. A lot of times it's you ain't got anxiety or you depressed. Exactly. Man, get a dog, go for a walk.
Exactly.
Dude, it's different. It's something else when you have it because you feel like nothing makes it better. There's this hole that you go into, and it's dark, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I've never had thoughts of suicide. It never went that far.
Yeah.
But I know people that do.
Yeah.
And I understand them now.
Yeah.
Especially when you feel like there's no help.
Yeah.
Once I met him, he changed my diet, and I thought I was healthy. I was healthier than a lot of people because I'd been studying it for a while. But he put me on a whole nother level, spiritually and through juicing and the herbs and the supplementation and the grounding myself and deep breathing and all that stuff. And I still got work to do.
Yeah. But, do you know what was it? Was this in the height of your YouTube success, or this was before it?
This was after.
This was after. So was it the pressure as far as trying to keep up with the analytics, or what's next?
Well, for me, it was more like we had something called the adpocalypse, where they basically a lot of companies pulled out from ads. So
for YouTube,
because there was an issue. So we started making less. Now, while I was making enough to take care of myself, but I just got this house and a new car. When you go to making a lot less,
it works on you.
That worries you. You know what to do. So I think that's what kind of did it for me. What stressed me out. And, I found a lot of YouTubers go through it, and a lot of people in entertainment go through it, man. Whether it's the pressure of staying on top or breaking in or just paying their bills. Because, I know you know more about making movies than me, but you make a movie, you get paid, then you're waiting for that next check to come by.
Exactly.
Unless you get royalties or something. You know what I mean? Like, you're living paycheck to paycheck in a way. And if you're not in a big movie or at least got really small expenses, you're worried, So, that's what it was for me. And at one point I was just like, you know what? Look, I've been dirt broke before.
Exactly.
I know how to live poor. Some people don't know how to.
Exactly.
But they tell you one of the things is when you become successful, you feel great, but then all of a sudden you become fearful of losing what you have.
Right, exactly. Right.
It really drive someone nuts and really bother them. And I just had to get to a mindset of like, look, you've been broke before. Don't worry about it. You're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I don't know your background, but Well, what about your parents? Did they ever suffer from anxiety, or people in anybody in your family other than your?
My mom probably did.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? My dad left when I was 4, so I don't know him that well. But my mom probably did. You know, there's signs of depression, or that your house is not clean. It's cluttered. You know what I mean? And my mom used to always tell us, it was like, before you two, my house was clean all the time.
Yeah.
I had no problem. But, when people are depressed, they don't want to do much.
That's true.
They're not motivated.
Right.
And those are one of those signs. I recently went to a family member's house, and their house used to be just. And I said, if you need some help, let me know, because this is a sign of depression. Y'all going through it, and they kind of couldn't look me in the eye as they would. I was like, this is a sign. I mean, this house is bad. Like, it looks like hoarding. Clutter. It looks bad, man. And it never was like that. So I know they're going through it.
Yeah.
They got problems, So, people display it in different ways, but they're my blood. And I'm like that. My house will get cluttered when I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
I feel better. It's clean.
Yeah.
And I think that's where feng shui kind of, that
fits in, right? Yeah.
Yeah. When you have things placed a certain way, it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
When your house is clean and it's
the energy flows through it.
It makes you feel better.
Yeah,
There's
I agree.
Something about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's what the thing about it. I think as far as black men and the black community, we suffer. I think we have PTSD since the creation of this country, since slavery, and I think it's been passed on. Like Raymond and I talked about it. I mean, that's why we had this segment on Thursday called Men's Health. Because the black community just says, oh man, you're good, get over it. Or like you said, go get a dog. We don't really address it. I mean, we think go seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist is weak. That's for that's not for us. That's not for our culture. Let's go play basketball. Let's go buy a gold chain.
As a matter of fact,
feel better.
As a matter of fact, when he talked about anxiety, as a kid, I never knew what that was.
Oh, really?
I had never heard of it. I mean, when I was younger, we never talked about anxiety or even depression.
I don't think we know what it is.
I didn't know.
I don't think we know what it is at that age.
It was like if you were depressed, it was like,
go
outside and play some basketball.
Well, not depressed. You're just sad. You just have
you're
sad.
There isn't a condition. It's just you're just not doing your part, or you're not being good, or you're just having a bad day. But there is no medical condition. Yeah, they didn't see it as that way. My parents didn't.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't know, man. It's swept under the rug, and it's kind of like one of those things where in our community sometimes people say, "Well, that's a white people problem."
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say that. I was like, I don't want to say that, but
like you'll hear about white people talking about that. Yeah, he's in therapy for his anxiety.
Yeah.
And we'll think that's not a level that we're willing to go to, or think that we, have those type of problems.
That's rich people problems. Like, no, what the hell? It's like, what are they paying? $50 an hour? Yeah, your mom ain't gonna pay $50 an hour. Boy, get over it.
Yeah. People get rich, then they're taking care of the whole family, and all of a sudden they got anxiety.
Yeah,
because they're taking care of the whole family. And it's like, what you concerned of, bro? Look, I will tell you this.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this. No matter what. No matter how big you get, I do well. Mm-hmm. And I found out, just like the celebrities are always saying, they tell you money can't buy you happiness.
Yep.
And to a certain extent, it really can't, because once your bills are paid, you literally have every other problem that everyone else normally has.
Got you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, people could make jokes, I could buy me a woman. If I was broke, I could. Well, but you really feeling happy if you got to buy them?
Some folks might say yes.
It's you got your bills paid. You still got relationships. Whatever career. Yep. Especially if you're dealing with people all on your level.
Yep.
They all got their bills too. Now what?
Yep.
All your bills are paid. Now you're acting, you're trying to boost your career, or you're doing it. It's all the same problems at different levels.
Yep. Amen to that, brother. Preach. Yeah. Have you found that it's lonely at the top? Success is lonely?
It is as a YouTuber because, like before the girlfriend moved in.
Yeah.
Especially when the whole money issue was going on, even though I never really had a money issue.
Yeah.
When the fear was going on, I was in the house all day, making videos all day long.
Wow.
And I kind of still do that now, but I have a different mindset, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But when you have a normal job, a lot of people's, their friends and everything, they're all at the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
People have a lot of friends at the job.
Yes.
All of a sudden, I'm just working for myself. It's just me.
Yep.
I can't hang out with this person. I can't talk to this person because they're at work. They got family. They got kids. They got girlfriends.
Yep.
It was like I lost that connection with a lot of my friends.
Wow.
I became a bigger YouTuber.
Wow.
It was
you
weird,
had to build that. Yeah, you had to build that content. Not only that, it's like there's not much time for you anyway. You got to edit.
Yeah.
Edit.
Upload, yeah.
And you were dropping 3-4 videos a day?
Yeah.
Still?
Sometimes more.
Still?
Yeah, because he has different niche and targets. So it's you got the unboxing. He's got the what was it? The reaction videos.
The game. You got the gaming channel.
The gaming channel. Now Scarlett's got a gaming channel.
Yeah.
And I seen your damn IG, bro. That was kind of crazy. The look.
You saw my what?
Your IG when you had the damn look, when you had your mouse and you were like this on Scarlett. Yo, he had the mouse, he was like this on Scarlett. Scarlett's got us going down there. This dude, yo.
Yeah, I upload whatever is working. Like, I'm off the cuff a lot. So that's when something like that happens. And she ends up being the butt of my jokes.
I know, dude. I was gonna tell you, I love you guys' energy and vibe, man. You can just tell. Me being empath, I can tell that she's for you and you're for her. I don't see any competition. I don't see her having ulterior motives. You guys just look good together. That's why I told you. I said, hey, if you want to have her on the interview, have her. But apparently, you just wanted to shine.
No. Actually, no. She's here. She went to get her nails done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you want to hear, I can bring her on in. It's funny. I was thinking.
Yeah.
We walked out. I was like, I think he said he wanted to have her on here too.
Yeah, I did. I said if you wanted, yeah. Because I know how it is. People always ask for you, and it's probably, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you guys are a team too.
I forget. Yeah. Hey, babe. You want to do some of the interview with me? Do you want to do some of the interview with me?
You don't ask her, bro. You tell her. God damn it. Get your ass in here, woman.
Okay, well, just, fix yourself.
Oh, she's not already. She's like, oh, yeah.
Hey, for your anxiety, you ever tried sleep deprivation tanks?
No, I've never seen them before. I mean, I've never tried them before. I mean, I remember seeing one in the movie Daredevil that Ben Affleck did. Right. But I never ever tried one before.
You should try one. It's really nice.
Oh, you tried it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's the way you wear a mask, right?
No, actually, no. You just go into this tub. It's a pretty big tub.
Oh, that's what you told me. You float.
You float.
Yeah.
And you close it down.
Talking about the floating thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I've
you feel like a
little familiar, but not very much.
Yeah, you're supposed to take out the toxin and stuff. I feel like you are a piece of shit floating.
Well, a lot of.
I was going to make an it joke, but I just decided to leave it alone.
A lot of soldiers use that.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of soldiers use it.
Oh, really?
Soldiers, and also the patriots use it too.
Is the water warm?
It's room temperature.
Oh, okay. That'd be weird. It needs to be hot for me.
No, it doesn't need to be hot.
If you could. All right, no. Here's the thing, because I want to. Since we're getting deep, what's something that no one knows about you? None of your YouTubers know. Something about you that no one knows.
Uh-oh.
I think you did you ask me this before in in the email?
Yes, I did, sir.
I don't think that's anything I can answer. Like I'm trying to really
Whether it's a guilty pleasure, whether it's something real nerdy, just no one knows outside of YouTube.
Yeah, see, that's the funny thing because you're talking about like I'm so open.
Yeah, no.
On the channel there.
You probably already gave it up, right?
Nah,
he's thinking right now. Yeah, ask Carlo. She probably knows.
There's something about me that nobody knows. Like I can't think of anything.
Pressure. Oh, there she is. There, I hear her voice. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, you got the PR there? I hear the PR.
I'm mad petty. But my fans, the followers know I'm petty. I don't play. Like the littlest thing, keep messing with me. You know what I mean? Don't play with me. The littlest thing, you'll get you banned on my channel.
Oh gotcha. My gosh!
Start trouble. You know what I'm saying?
You don't play around, huh?
No. Actually,
there we go.
I think
I got something.
Oh, she got something. Oh, she is like it, yo.
He's really not savage in real life. He's a softie.
I'm a complete savage.
Oh, he's a soft. He's a softie. Oh yeah, I know that, man. This dude he's so nice.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I know. He's so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
I'm Reg,
and I'm Ray.
I work with your man. Reggie and Ray.
Ray.
I worked with your man.
Ray. You work with him?
I worked with your man on call time.
Nice.
I was his arch enemy.
You saw him in the trailer. He was the one snapping in the beginning in the truck.
No.
I was snapping.
What do you mean snapping?
Literal snapping, or is it like talking?
I don't know. What was I doing? In the truck. Wait, what?
Yeah,
the van.
When you left the house.
Oh, in the van. Got you in the van. But I was like, nah. Okay. He said snapping. I was like,
yeah,
no.
I should have said van.
Okay. Nah, when you said snapping, I was like, wait, was I doing this?
You were snapping, huh?
I was like, I don't remember that. Nah, but yeah, I was his arch enemy. Me and we had a good time on that set.
Yeah.
Really good time.
He
Yeah.
told me. He said he had a really good time filming.
Oh, did he tell you I was an asshole? He was like, oh, you know what? You good playing the asshole.
It was great.
That's really him.
I felt like he does beat for that one. You know what I mean? You know, it's funny. After I read your part, I was like, you know what? I want to play that part, man. That looks fun.
Yeah.
It was like yours or
what, Nico?
No,
okay.
no, not Nico. Was
you talking about the one that Jordan played? Sean, yeah.
Sean, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the funny
both of those roles appeared to be the most fun to me.
He looks crazy in the trailer.
You know,
it's challenging for me to be so calm throughout the movie as just the nice guy.
Is this movie out?
But it's not out yet.
Okay.
But you know what? I wanted to be your part because I was like, oh, this dude is. Because I saw layers. I was like, oh, this dude got some layers.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I wanted his or the other because they're fun. They got to let loose and be as much as they wanted to be.
Yeah, he was telling me this was different for him. And I told him, I said, you kind of got to dig into a different part of you because you got to be calm. You can't kind of be who you really are.
Yeah.
You have to be somebody totally different.
Maybe in a sequel they'll let me let loose. I don't know.
What was the movie about?
Can
you talk about it?
Yeah, we'll let Tyrone talk about it.
Well, it's a movie about the rise in a washed up director, so to speak.
Yeah,
who's hit the high and hit the low.
You said washed up?
Yeah, washed up director. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's contacted by a producer to rekindle his career and make the best
horror film,
most realistic horror film ever. Yeah. So, and there's our story.
Yeah.
I'm the director brought on, and he's part of the cast and stuff like that. And
it's I don't know if we can. Yeah. So basically, they got a filming crew to do the movie. They got a bunch of young people to do the movie.
Okay.
And they want Ethan Shaw, which is his character, to be the director. That's what, because Sean's been a fan of his forever.
Okay.
And it's supposed to take place in their big house, that Granny or Gammy. Gammy, which is the grandmother Viv. So yeah. So yeah, it was good. It was good, dude. Like, yeah, you really did play that character really good. You were very like, he had his glasses on and everything. You were very reserved and everything, but. Boy, did you make it. I was like, this dude hates me. I left every day. I was like, babe, he hates me. I was like, this dude ain't gonna like me. I was like, yo, he's not gonna want to be friends or anything. I was like, damn.
Is that how y'all bonded on the set? Like,
well, we talked. Well, after cutting everything, it was we bonded like before that, just talking. Like I said, when you talked to me about the
it was kind of during. When we had times to chit chat.
Yeah, chit chat, yeah.
We talked about stuff.
The times when I was an a-hole, he wasn't talking to me. He was like on this side of the set, and I was on the other side. I was like, yo, Ty. He was like, yo, anyway, the earth.
Hey, Tyrone, what was your first impression of Reggie?
He's meant to be really irritating.
Who was?
What?
Was
character's meant to be really irritating. The funny thing is, once you... Like, if you're playing angry all the time, you have to kind of get away from it. Yeah. So when they would be filming, I would relax because you do got to bring that. Because me and him, we almost go at it in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's real. Yeah. It's like...
Yes. And it was like... every.
It's like, I didn't really want to hurt him. But, I mean, like, in...
You wanted to hurt me. No, he wanted to hurt me. He was like... You and he had this, I know this smile, bro, because you're like, it's kind of in you, and you're like, you're really good at being an asshole.
That's true.
You're really good at the way you said it, I was like, this dude want to kill me, but I was like, can we go again? I was having fun because you made it fun. I was like, oh man, like you said it was like, hey, I get to be an asshole and not get, in a fight or get my ass whooped. I was like, oh, this is great. And you took it. I was like, yo, he's smiling. He's reserved. I was like, damn. But when I was like this, hey, I was like, damn, that dude's pretty tense.
Well, something, we were filming long. So sometimes, I was pissed. I was just, you know how I can be.
Yeah.
So you had your moments.
Oh God. Yo, I had my tissy fit. I had a tantrum.
Yeah.
He was there. He was like, I didn't think you were going to come back, Reg. I was like, nah, bro. There's other people on this set, and I understand that. I'm not gonna.
What happened? You want to speak on that?
We're not gonna speak on that.
I really think it was more of a misunderstanding than anything. I feel like.
Yeah, it was.
And it happens when there's a lot of pieces in a machine working.
Yes, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
I think everyone was right in certain respects.
Yeah.
I just think things weren't communicated properly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. When it's not, things can fall apart like that, so. But I think next time we'll be fine.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I
had a really good time. Overall.
That's what I'm saying.
I almost wish I was filming movies back to back.
Because it's beautiful. The camaraderie you get on set and that feeling is like no other. And when it goes away, like we were talking, you feel like a little sadness or depression, like, oh, it's gone.
Yeah, you miss it.
Yeah, because at first you're like, oh, I can't wait to get to this finish line. And then you get to the finish line because after you deal with all the pressure and stuff, you're like, and all the long hours and personalities, then you're like, oh, shucks, I kind of missed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember feeling that way when I was doing the play.
It's weird. It's one of those weird things because you're always playing a character. And it's like, some people you like more when they're in character than when they're not.
Thank you. Yes.
And some people it's reverse. It's like, wow, they're really cool when they're in character. And then when they're not, they're like stoic or withdrawn and antisocial.
Bro, what about the ones that are like this? What about the ones like this, bro? Oh, great cut. Hey, girl, how was everything?
Yeah. I already know what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. You know.
I think they're like that. So some people have that kind of that Michael Jackson thing about them, how he was seemed nervous and timid when he would give interviews. But then when he was on stage, he's somebody else.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he's withdrawn and a timid type of person. I think they're like that. They only bring it out for the camera.
Yeah.
Wait, do
you think it's that, or you think they trying to do that persona like, oh no, I'm a genius, I'm quiet? You know what I mean? It could be like they want to have this fake persona.
No, it could be.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you can't be like
empath. If you're empath, if you really listen, sometimes you can figure it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. I figured it out, bro.
Yeah.
How you know you're an empath?
And
How
they
you know
could be just going through something. You know, they could be going through something.
Yeah, going through narcissism. Oh, okay.
Possibly.
So, I'm sorry, Scarlett. You said you were in a play, right? I heard you just say you remember that being in play. So you act? Don't bring up no fourth grade thing. Don't bring up no fourth grade play. Huh?
I was in a play.
Okay.
As a leading lady.
Okay.
But yeah, I do remember having the same feeling that you guys were having. It's like it was long nights, long hours. We didn't know where we were going to rehearse. Mm-hmm. Forgetting lines, getting frustrated. And then when the day came, when it was showtime, it was so exciting. You had butterflies in your stomach. Yeah. And then when it was all over, I was like, man, like, I don't want it to be over.
Yep.
You know, and it was so much fun. And we still talk about it to this day because we had 2 sold out shows. And, you know, me and my friends still keep in touch because they were friends to me before, you know, before the play.
Yeah.
And we always talk about how that was like one of the best days that we ever had was showtime and an after show. And it was like, man, like, you know, they wanted to try to take it on the road because it was 2 sold out shows.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going to happen now. But it was fun. It was fun. Like that was my first, I guess, acting thing. Like I'm a very shy person.
Right.
Most people don't think so. But I'm very shy. So for me to have to play that role as a leading lady, and it's quite different from, you know, being in film opposed to being in a live audience.
Absolutely.
It's very nerve-wracking to have to sit here because you only got one shot. Yes. You know what I mean?
Wow.
There is no retakes. There is no, you know, you're in front of a live audience. So if you forget a line or something, I can't tell you how many times we had to improvise on that stage when we were live doing that show.
I think that's better, though. I think it's better.
You would have never known. And the good thing is that the people that we had with us on stage, they just went with it. Like they automatically went with. There was nobody that was offbeat. That's why you would never know which lines weren't supposed to be there, what wasn't supposed to happen. It's like we were all still in character no matter what.
That sounds amazing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It was so much fun.
That sounds
amazing.
And
if I can do it again, I would.
Yeah.
Like I would. Like I told them, I was like, yo, if Derek ever need an extra in a film, let me know. You know, because being on YouTube now and everything, it kind of mellowed me out. And I'm like, okay, this isn't so bad. I'm not. You know, I'm not as shy as I used to be.
Yeah, because you're on camera, girl. You front stage. Look, you're a leading lady in the dude's videos, and you got your own video. You got your own channel, right?
I do have my own channel.
Yep. Well, I'll touch on the other question I'm gonna ask, but I think for me, I don't know about you, Ty. Would you ever do plays? To me, I think plays, guys, are better. Not better. I think it's a different energy, like you said, with film, because you get that immediate response versus a film. You don't get that. You get that when you get the film and you hope that your friends and family say, oh, yeah, you were good in that, because you got to wait for that recognition. You got to wait for that applause, but you may never get it. So you kind of stuck in your head versus being in a play. I just think it's better because I think film kind of spoils us that don't worry, we can learn that line an hour before we shoot. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? But
that's true.
And there's
I've
a lot
never done a play.
Yeah.
And I give, tip of the hat to anybody that does plays because I don't know if I would want to.
Yeah. No, you would, brother. No, trust me. You know why I know you would? Because I think there's more pressure doing film than a play. You know why? Because there's all these cameras and people that are watching you and all the pressure's sitting on you.
Maybe, I think I see it. I guess maybe it's just a different perspective. And I've always been drawn to film more than
plays.
More than plays. Yeah. I don't know, but I guess they both have their strengths or weaknesses. But it's different. And she did really good. I was surprised.
He actually came and he's like, I'm actually impressed.
I was like, you never acted before?
And I was like, nope. And we've had different like producers and different directors from New York and things come in that's done plays before and has done this before, and they've all were telling me like, you sure you've never acted before? And I'm like, no, never, ever. And I was nervous. I was so nervous. I didn't remember my lines completely until 2 weeks before showtime.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. And they would always tell me, like, sometimes you have only 6 weeks to learn your lines when it comes to acting and things like that. You don't get all these months worth of time to learn your lines. So it was a little tough, but I remember as soon as I got on stage, whatever I was thinking behind the curtain, whatever I was feeling, it dropped, because as soon as I heard the audience's reaction to my very first opening, that just did it for me.
Game time. It was game time.
It turned me into a totally different person.
Right.
Like I was Vanessa. That's who my play was. That's who my character was. I played Vanessa.
Okay.
So I was Vanessa on that stage. I was no longer Letitia. And it was really fun. It was really fun.
How did y'all meet?
I was going to ask you guys that. I know you guys known each other before.
So
you want to tell the story?
Basically, one of my best friends married her sister.
Okay.
And after, she had gotten pregnant and they were having a baby shower. And she was there. There's a video online of us, like me and her talking trash, looking at this particular video about who was on who and stuff like that. But
this was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
So I saw her there. And it was one of those things where we both thought each other was so hot that we were both too nervous to even talk to her.
Oh, really?
So
yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
So, like I'm thinking she out of my league, she thinking she out of my league, all that type of stuff. So what happened was, I guess 15. So then another few years later, I ended up they had their baby before they got married.
Okay.
So a few years later, they got married. And I was the best man, and she was the maid of honor.
Okay.
10 years ago. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
So, and at the time, we both had somebody, but at that time, she was really going through some stuff.
Okay.
And I was more concerned for her than anything. She had lost weight. She was skinny.
Yeah,
she
it was
looked happy.
bad.
Like she, So then, 10 years later, we ended up meeting up at his house. He invited me over. He told me that her sisters, my wife's sisters, came to visit. You want to come through? I was like, all right. And at the time, that's when I was going through the anxiety.
Oh, okay.
That's 2.5 years ago.
And I didn't like being alone. Like I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like being alone and handling my business. At that time, I didn't want to be alone. For someone to invite me to their house, that was a godsend.
Wow.
So
okay.
I came over and she hugged me like she just
here we go.
Like she hadn't seen me in 6 months. I'm like, it's been 10 years.
I saw that.
That's his story.
I saw that video.
He's a friend of the family. I know that I could get a good laugh, and I was going through a lot. So to me, that was like a relief to see him. That was a relieving hug. It wasn't like, oh my God.
It was like, it seemed like it was both of you guys needing each other. That was pretty.
We have talked about that.
Yeah.
And I even spoke to my doctor about that. A lot of times people are meant to be in your life. Because I was talking with my doctor about soulmates and stuff.
Yep.
Soulmates can be anywhere from, it could be your parents, they can be your friends, and they can be also lovers.
Yeah.
The people that you work with. But they're meant to come into your life for a specific reason to help you, for you to learn something. And we both definitely needed each other at that time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So and we started talking that day, and I knew something was up. She wasn't happy, and so that's a whole nother whole nother episode for your show there. That's
a whole season.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole season for your show.
Oh, that's a part two? That's a part two?
That's SUV, like everything.
Everybody.
Did you use your body twitch? Did you use your body twitch on her? Your body twitch? Your muscle twitch? Did you use your muscle twitch?
I don't think he was.
Okay, I learned the muscle test months after meeting her.
Months after.
But I had my doctor test to see if she was good for me.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to shout him out real quick, his name and who he is and where he's at?
Nutritional Wellness Center.
Okay.
1 Cinnaminson Avenue in Palmyra, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes, he does phone consultations and all that stuff. Just tell him, you know.
What is his name?
His name is Sean Inselberg.
I'm gonna say Sean Inselberg. You do. Ty said this fee is on you. I got you, bro. I appreciate you, Ty. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. And he worked on her.
Yeah.
Helped her. Everything. He's been a godsend. Like seriously. So.
And here we are, 2 years later.
Wow. Okay, I saw a video. What was the pancake thing?
Oh, I was going to throw that joke in.
First of all, he was exaggerating.
You know how everybody got that flattering and unflattering clothing.
Okay.
Going through it. So she was wearing what she was feeling. She was flat.
Okay. Look,
and you know how it is, brothers. Sometimes you talk to a girl, you look at her, you like,
Yeah.
you know, if it came down to it, I guess I still could. So
you know what? No, I had lost a lot of weight. I still had my little booty, but it was just a lot smaller than when he last remembered it.
It was like when she buys clothes now, like sometimes she'll try one, but she'd be like, just make my butt look flat. And I'm like, yeah. Better than what it really looked like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what them tights did. And I was just like, well, I'm here, she here. Let's talk
you
to
know
her.
What?
Let's make it work. We make it work. Gosh damn it.
Oh my goodness.
So, you know, few weeks later, she sent me a little sexy pic when we was talking. It wasn't naked or nothing, but it was like, you know, the way it was shot, I was like, is this the same chick?
Right.
So I was like, okay.
Pancake going on, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I had to ask because, you know, it was too funny. I watched the video. I was like, yo, this is hilarious. If I don't bring this up.
She's a great sport. So, you know, like I dated someone previously that was, you know, in hindsight, I think they went through a lot in their life. So they didn't deal with jokes too well.
Yeah.
You know, I was bullied when I was younger, but I don't know. It's all in how you deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I deal with jokes pretty well. You know, people can crack on me and it really, you know, it's just we're all having a good time. Everybody has their limit, of course, but she's really good. You know, like I'm not mean-spirited with jokes either, you know. Yeah. I'll go to a certain limit, you know. You know, when you're empathic, you can feel people out. You know where their limit is.
Yes, exactly. Like, like I'm hitting buttons. Okay. Like I said, when we were acting, I was like, okay, I'm hitting some buttons here. Yeah.
Does she go past the line? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he's saying he knows not to go past her line. Okay. He knows she can take jokes. She can take it. Because there's certain people like, I was going to tell you that too. Like, I know for sure she's your Bonnie to your Clyde. And that helps with your journey to success because if you're with someone else that, like you said, doesn't get your jokes, that means they don't get you in a sense. And it kind of limits who you are and it limits what you can do as far as, especially on YouTube, especially on YouTube when it's all about you.
Yeah. You know, if you're dating someone in the entertainment industry, you got to know there's certain prerequisites, you know, certain things you have to, you know, fall in line with. And, you know, and with what I do, she's become part, like my channel is about my life in a way. Yeah. You know, so that's why she's part of it because she's part of my life now. You know, so if you date me and you don't think that, like, I could date someone who didn't want to be on film. That's fine. Yeah. But you got to know it's coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to be on it. You're going to have to step up and be either the supporting role or the lead lady eventually. Yeah. Because
how do you deal with disagreements and situations where something's inappropriate?
Well, there was one time, I ain't going to say what it is.
Nah, go ahead. Say what it is.
One video we did together.
Say what it is.
We did together, and we were both looking at it in a different way. And it was one of those things where it got really blown out of proportion because it got real emotional.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't get that mad because I knew where it was coming from.
Gotcha.
You know, at the end of the day, it's communication and understanding how each other feels. So, like, I would be like, yo, like, I get it, babe. Like, I understand why you mad and why, but I also get this part too.
Yeah.
So it was, I guess, the first video where I'd gone too far, where I'd done something that it went too far. Mm-hmm. But I know the type of person she is, and I knew why it hurt her. Mm. And I think after she calmed down, she understood why I thought it was funny.
Gotcha.
Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah. Come on, Scarlo. Let's hear that story, Scarlo. Come on. We got to hear that story.
Okay. So we won't. But it was something that meant something to her, and it didn't go the way she wanted it to. Gotcha. You know what I mean? And I understood that. I was very understanding of it, so I made light of it, which she didn't want me to do.
Yeah, I can see her energy.
Sometimes something bad can happen in your life, and a friend can make light of it to kind of, you know. Yeah. And if you sunk a lot into it, you know, it could just be the wrong time, and that's what it was.
Gotcha.
But after we finally talked about it, she gets it, because there was a 2-part to that. And the one thing I really loved, and that meant more than the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You can see it.
Say that one more. Say that one more time. Say that one more time. You say.
But I get it.
It didn't go. It just didn't go the way she had planned it. Yeah. And like, I wasn't even being a dick. It was just, it's one of those things where you plan something, it doesn't go well, and so your friends laugh, but your friends, you're like, no, like, I wanted this to go down like this. It ain't the time to laugh right now. Normally it will be okay. If you fall next to another couple, you'd be laughing. Yeah. But because of you ain't laughing.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It was kind of a situation like that.
No, I got you.
To stuff like that, you know, we've grown a lot and we've learned each other a lot. And I think when it comes to stuff like that, we kind of know our limits. We know what's okay and what's not. I think at this point, it's
if you
more
want to talk about real relationship stuff, it's come to a point where you really do have to have an understanding with each other.
Yeah.
No matter how
it's important,
petty or small it may feel. A lot of times when you're in relationships, we get extra sensitive. And if your wife or your significant other does something, it can even make you feel childish for bringing it up, that it makes you angry.
Yeah.
But I think if you're able to set that aside and say, look, it bothered me because of this. Yeah. If you could please not do that.
Yeah.
That's how it makes me feel. I know it seemed crazy or little or whatever. Mm-hmm. If you can get to those types of understandings, you're eventually on autopilot. Where it's like, no, don't do that. Like, you know, like I had this one female friend. She hated when you touched her feet. Like if you just, she would snap. Uh-huh. Now to you, that's something small, but to her, it's not. If you just have the understanding, okay, like literally, it might be funny to you right now. But don't joke with her like that. Don't touch her feet. She's got her pet peeves.
Exactly.
Nice,
we all do.
Or petty or small. Just leave her alone.
Gotcha.
I mean, but how each boundaries with?
Yeah, I got you. But how were you touching her feet? With your feet or with your hands, bro?
She was sitting on the couch and she had her shoes off, and I touched her feet. And she was like, "Stop! I hate that."
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah. I did it on purpose.
Scarlo, I side with you completely. I side with you completely now, Scarlo. I side with you completely. I see how it went.
No, I said a friend.
No, I know it was a friend. No, I know it was a friend, but he did it on purpose. So yeah, I see. I'm with you, girl. I see it. I don't even hear. I don't even hear it.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you've got two individuals, and there are things, you know, that he sees differently than I do, and vice versa. And
she's a lot more grounded than I am.
Yeah, you know, it's important to me. It's so important to have communication as part of your foundation in any relationship.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not open to communicating and to learning the other person, you're not really going to get anywhere. And sometimes you do have to compromise. It doesn't mean that you have to change the way that you think, but you have to understand you're dealing with somebody who's not a mirror image of you. You have to learn them. You have to understand them. You have to kind of sit back and say, okay, you know what? Typically, this isn't the way that I would act. But because I'm dealing with this type of person, then I got to kind of dial it back, or I've got to kind of, you know, switch up the way that I say things or do things. You know, it doesn't change you as a person, but when you're in a relationship, it calls for you to compromise in certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. So, and it's important, and that just kind of frees up everything. It just makes the relationship so much easier, and you know, it leaves room for a lot of positivity to happen.
Could we
I'll tell you something
that
a lot of people don't know about me.
What's that?
When I was younger, I had a babysitter that taught me how to crochet. You know what that is?
Oh yeah. That's what the
needle
thing. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's not knitting. It's one needle. I mean, it's one thing.
Right. Okay.
I think you might be able to use two, but she knew how to knit and crochet. So she taught me how to do it. And I used to make hats and sell them to kids in the neighborhood when I was younger.
How old was the babysitter? How old was she?
That's pretty
She
cool.
was like in her 40s, 50s.
No, that's pretty cool though. You think you still know how to do it? You think you still know how to do it? That's pretty cool though.
Nah.
I was gonna say, bro. I want a Magnus hat, bro. Magnus crochet hat.
Tyrone Magnus, the crochet.
I know. I want a crochet hat, bro.
Make some money, babe.
Crochet King. You better trademark that right now.
Hey, how much you were selling those hats for? I just want to know how much you were selling those hats for.
Yeah, when it got cold, I made all these different winter hats and sold them to different kids in the neighborhood, like $5, something like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to think of something nobody knew.
It's probably hard to do that.
Nah, that's definitely interesting. I mean, you definitely was a master craft. Crocheter. Crowish.
I didn't even know that.
I'm saying, back to what you guys were talking about. I can understand, because what you were saying, it was obviously you guys were doing a video together, so that was your platform, Tyrone. That was your platform, and she was jumping into probably with her insecurities. You probably worked her up into it finally, that she jumped onto the video, and then she probably felt betrayed, like, oh shit, I'm on here and I'm the laughing stock. Not thinking that, oh, people are laughing at me, but not laughing because they like her. She's thinking they're laughing at me because I'm a joke.
But she didn't want to get into that though.
No, she didn't want it to look that way. I mean, but he's saying no.
Oh yeah, it never went live.
Yeah,
it never put up.
Oh, it never went live. Okay, but you guys showed your friends and something, right?
Yeah, she deleted that. She was like, I deleted.
Yeah, she don't want to get into that.
Got you. I see. But it was more so that is what I'm thinking. It was like, oh, the insecurity and how it came across to her, even though you saw it like, this is brilliant. This is going to be great. They're going to love you, babe. She was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
No,
so
I get that.
It's just like, all right, everybody's got their thing. I'm particular about certain things.
Yeah.
And she knows that. Like,
it was a learning curve.
Yeah. We all have those. We all have them.
Yeah, steep learning curve with me.
Hey, back you spoke about you went on a what was that, a cleansing for like 18-day. It was like an 18-day water fast, right?
24-day. Oh yeah, I did an 18. Yeah, I also did an 18-day.
What?
Yeah.
Like, who told you to do 18 days or 24 days of water? Like, how does that?
I read a book called The Miracle of Fasting by Paul Bragg. Mm-hmm. He apparently was one of the trainers for Jack LaLanne, the Juice Man. Remember him? Yeah. So he believed in fasting for longevity and health and everything. And what got me doing it was I was talking to a guy at the job about it 10, 15 years ago. And he told me that I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
You know how guys are.
Yes, sir.
We're either going to laugh it off or we're going to be like, oh, you think I can't?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he bet me $1,000 that I couldn't do a 10-day water fast.
Okay.
$1,000.
So I did it. He ain't had the money, of course. And I knew he wasn't going to have it. I did it just to prove him wrong. But, I mean, I'm telling you, when I did that, at that point in my life, I felt better than I ever had.
I've seen videos like that. I've seen videos.
Younger, stronger. I lost body fat. I was ripped. Like, it was just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. And I started to read different things, about fasting. And matter of fact, I'm about to go on a green juice fast, as a matter of fact. So, there's a juice called lemon ginger blast. And if you look it up on YouTube, just find the oldest video on it. I believe it's like 10 years old.
Okay.
That's the one I'm going to do. And that's one of the ones I used to heal myself when I had the anxiety issues and the adrenal fatigue. And stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
you weren't looking like when you did the fast for 24 days, you didn't come out looking like Christian Bale in The Machinist, did you?
My boy, who's also my barber, remember that scene in The Color Purple when Sophia starts laughing at the dinner table and the dad is like, "My God, the dead has arisen." Remember that?
Vaguely, it's been so long.
He told me he thought that when he saw me after the fact.
I was like, yo, this dude's I looked all ripped. I was like, this dude probably looked like the damn Machinist.
Yeah, because I came in, hair everywhere, because I hadn't had a haircut, and I was just fasting.
Yeah.
And so when I saw him, it was a dramatic weight loss.
Yeah.
So, so I guess to him I looked sick, but I felt phenomenal.
The 18-day, you look really ripped, though. The 18-day one, you look really ripped.
No, it's definitely healthy. I've seen it, too, and I've seen people, do that, and they feel better. It's, like you said, it heals your gut, especially. Yeah. For sure, because let
me tell you something.
Yeah.
It cleans you out. Mm-hmm. You see stuff come out of you.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard people saying that they see, I don't know if they say worms or stuff, but they see stuff coming out.
Yeah, people have seen worms come out, gum, stuff they ate when they were kids or swallowed when they were kids.
Damn.
And gum? They said it sticks. It sticks.
Whoa.
Yeah, like oil.
Oh,
it sticks. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is men's health.
Yeah, this is definitely men's health right here. Holy.
To show you how much you got inside of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you fast, when you learn to water fast, fasting, your body is basically going through spring cleaning. So it will literally devour viruses, wink, wink, viruses, bacteria, fungus, tumors, okay? All dead skin cells, recycles everything. Okay, so when you're fasting on just water, man, like it allows the body, like certain cells live on sugar. Mm-hmm. Certain types of cells live on sugar. So when they're starved of it, they die. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And your body cleans them out, gets them out of here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There are certain points of no return, from what I understand, for certain diseases. Yeah. But if you start early enough, you can get rid of it. A lot of things through fast.
Have you ever heard of Dr. Sebi?
Yes, of course.
Yes, the herbalist.
Yeah, he knew his stuff, and it cost me $50 to get one of the books that he said to get. I think it's called How to Heal Yourself. I still haven't read it yet, but it cost me like $55 to get this book because it was like out of print and everything. But I got it, so I'm definitely going to read it. But we got to take care of our health. You saw what happened to Chadwick, and it's really sad. You know what I mean?
Oh my, yeah.
It's like, well, he's 43. That's my age, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he made a big explosion. He definitely left his mark.
Yeah,
but he did. One of those things where it's like, think what he could have did in the coming years.
There's no telling. The sky was the limit.
But you know what? You know what? It's like, that's like a catch. It's almost like, did he accomplish what he accomplished because he knew what was occurring? That made him work as hard because he lived like every day was his last?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That could have been it, man.
That's very true. It could have been that way.
But we definitely got to take our health serious.
Absolutely.
I personally suggest, when you're dealing with doctors, don't just get one opinion. I'm going to get 4, 5, 6 opinions. See what your options are before you do something that has side effects, or one of the side effects is it could kill you, or, stuff like that, before you cut something out of you that you might need later. Yeah. That's just my personal view. You know what I mean? I think in my personal view, there's a creator. He gave you everything you got for a reason, because it was meant to all function together.
Exactly. Exactly.
You might still function, but you're not optimal, which could cause other problems. So,
exactly.
Take care of your health. I mean, especially as Black men, we know, and men, period.
Yeah, men in general.
Go to the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah.
During dealing with that anxiety, that taught me to go to the hospital
real quick.
And the way I am, I'm a Mr. Fix It on myself.
Yep.
If I can't fix it myself, I am going to the doctor. I'm not just going to let it go anymore. I'm not like that,
Gotcha.
So,
yeah. I know you got the email because this dude did some amazing feng shui guru. I don't even mind screwball thing on set, right? So we were all sitting there, and he was like, "Oh, that exercise thing you did." Ray, do you got a pen? Have you get a pen?
I mean, get one.
Yeah. Go get a pen because I want Ray to do that with you, and I want listening to do that thing that you did, that exercise with the colors and the beers and the whatever.
So wait, are we like live?
No, we're not live, but they're gonna listen to it. I want them to listen.
Here we go.
Oh no, for you.
Oh, for me.
I want you to do it.
What am I doing?
Look, I've done it. I did it in my head.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you.
I gotta draw something.
No, you're gonna have to write something down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, and you can see it too. He's wearing it, right? So now tell me, what are 3 adjectives that describe why you like red?
But he wants you to write it
because it's.
Didn't you do this to me before?
Yeah. Do it to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it to her too?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a great icebreaker. It's a great icebreaker. Everybody gets to know each other.
I'm saying. I was like, when you did it, I recorded. I was like, you know what? This is going to be great for if we ever have dinners again.
He was sitting there acting like he was a CIA agent under deep cover. He didn't want to answer no questions.
Hell no. Yo, that was my empath.
He never answers any questions.
I was like, nah.
Yeah.
This dude never answers a question. Ever.
So you got your 3?
Let me get this last one.
Okay, good.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so the next question, what's your favorite animal? And then the same thing. Give me 3 adjectives that describe why you like that animal. Because it's this, this, and this. Yeah.
He's like excited.
Because he knows how it works. It's always like, when you know how it works.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, yo, me and Ty, like, after he did it, I was like, yo, we had the same answers, bruh. I had him, yo.
Like, we right here with the same cat.
I know, I was like, damn, bro, we the same. We the same. Yo, yeah, we thunder little. We waterfalls.
You said you done with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, let me see. What's your favorite type of body of water? It can be anything from a jacuzzi to a pool, a stream, a brook, a waterfall, ocean, sea,
okay,
whatever.
All right.
All right. So whatever that is, write that down, and then same thing. Why? Because it's this, this, and this.
Feels like it's really late.
I know it's not. It's like 7:40 something. That's it. Feel like 10:30. Yeah. It does.
Well, that time change, man. The time change always makes it feel late.
What city y'all in down there?
Daytona, Port Orange, Daytona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now the last one is if you had to live the rest. All you need to write for this one is room. But if you had to live the rest of your life in a room, what would that room be like? It would be this, this, and this.
So 3 things for that.
Yeah.
But he's not naming a room. He's just describing a room.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you had to live the rest of your life in a room, what would it be like? What would be the characteristics of that room? They have to be an adjective,
Ray's really thinking right now. You got this man thinking. This is the hardest one he's thinking on.
Use your computer.
I was going to cook something, and then I'm just like,
You got your nails did though, Scarlo? Can we see it? Can we seize it?
I did.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Just a little manicure.
Is that pink or orange?
It's a peach.
Peach?
It's like a peach glittery color.
Oh, okay. Are you like my wife that gets it done every 2 weeks or whatever, and
pretty much
on Instagram watching everybody's stuff? Oh,
is he done? Or
yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what's your favorite color is red?
Yeah.
All right. Now, tell us the 3 adjectives.
Powerful, strong, and bright.
Okay. Next, the animal.
Lion.
3 adjectives.
You know what? I made a mistake on that. Okay. I'm going to say this. Big. They're big. Mm-hmm. They're strong. And they're powerful.
Okay. The body of water.
Ocean.
Because?
It's vast, beautiful, and calming.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And the room?
Clean, pleasant, and also calming.
Okay. This is a real psychological test.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the color is how you see yourself. The animal is how people see you.
Mm.
The water is what it's like for the ladies with you.
Yes. You an ocean, bro. I know, you're an ocean.
I don't know what that means, but I could go both ways, right?
Yeah,
it could. If you think about it,
you said it's calming.
You said it's calming and
that's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's beautiful.
I'm beautiful. I don't know.
Beautiful. It's calming.
I don't know. I'm vast.
It's vast.
I love him so much. Oh my God, he's beautiful. And the room is what you think eternity is like, what you think the afterlife, heaven is like.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome, right?
That's pretty weird.
It's pretty weird because it touches you. You're like, oh shoot.
That's how, as far as how our mind thinks by the questions you asked. But
you didn't even know it was directed towards you, which is crazy.
No, I didn't.
Because you identify with those things. That's pretty cool. So I taught Ty that, you know what I'm saying?
Or you did?
Nah, but it was awesome when he did that.
What was your animal? Was it tiger like mine? Or was it?
Of course, yeah, it was tiger, man.
It
was tiger, and
he's not telling the truth.
It was tiger, and we both like black. It was, and we both were waterfall.
Yeah.
See.
True. Yeah.
No, I just got a great memory, bro.
This dude right here is oh my gosh, he never tells you.
And I recorded everything. I recorded everything. But I still got
I'm watching him.
Yeah, you guys are, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. You guys ready for some fast questions?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right.
You got to love the power of editing, because when I edit it, it's going to look better because it's going to snap together.
Oh, I know.
You won't see this long
background, whatever that background.
Oh, you like that? That's my wife. That's my wife.
Yeah, she's good at that. She's
my favorite holiday.
Yes,
she's good at that stuff.
Yeah, we skipped Halloween, skipped Thanksgiving.
Whose house you in?
Mine.
Yours.
Reggie's.
Okay. Yeah. I won't let her do that to my house. That's why she likes that. So you want to hang up wreaths, flowers, and snowmen in my house, huh?
Yes, especially snowmen.
Especially
I'm a big snowman fanatic.
I don't mind, because at the end of the day, like you were saying, when we were talking about the clutter and all that stuff and things make you feel good, Christmas makes me feel good. That's like one of the seasons I feel good. You know what I'm saying? That I feel good about. There we go, girl. All right. It wasn't the whole me asking about your nails or anything. Nah, it was okay. It was Christmas. All right.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, here we go. This is the stuff right here, guys. 1 second. There we go. Bam.
You want them both to answer the question?
Yeah, we're gonna let them both answer. They can go one at a time. They can go
all right,
left, right, or right, left, whatever.
Okay.
You go for it.
Marvel or DC?
What? What'd you say?
We're being timed?
Yeah, you.
No.
You being timed the Negro time.
Marvel or DC?
Wait, you got to tell who's for. Wait.
Oh.
We can say which one's going first, and then we'll go from there.
Let's go with Tyrone first.
Tyrone first. Go.
Marvel or DC?
I always answer both. I love them both. If you're asking me about movies right now, Marvel.
Okay.
They've got a better track record right now. They do.
Scarlo, giving presents or getting presents?
Say that again?
Oh, giving presents or getting presents?
Giving presents.
Okay. She's a giver.
Scarlo, favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
I'll put her on that.
Nah. I've been on that.
Okay.
Ty, you like the smell of gasoline, bruh?
No.
What?
I can't stand it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you too, Scarlett? You know, Scarlett, you don't like? Okay.
Scarlo, do you believe in fate?
Fate?
Fate.
To a certain extent.
Okay.
Ty, what's your middle name, bruh?
Maurice.
Maurice? Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right. Tyrone.
I don't think nobody knew.
I know. Yeah, there it is right there. Bam.
Okay. Tyrone. What's the best age?
21.
Okay.
Scarlo, cake or pie?
What?
Cake.
Oh.
Cake. Okay. No pancakes, though?
No. Oh, I like pancakes. But...
Scarlo, virtue or sin?
Say that again?
Virtue or sin?
Virtue.
Ty, are women complicated?
Yes and no. You know what? I'm going to say, and after having experience in life, no, they're not.
Okay.
Okay. There's a certain, that's a certain line that runs through them all of what they all basically want.
That's wisdom right there.
Yeah.
This is for Ty. Do you want to live forever?
Yes.
Scarlo, how many kids do you want?
2, no more than 3.
2, no more than 3. Okay.
All right. Scarlo, dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark, obviously.
Hey, this is not for you. This is not for you.
Dark chocolate is actually healthier for you. So I have to say dark chocolate.
Good one. Good one.
Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ty, how long can you hold your breath, bro?
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe 30 seconds.
All right.
Not sure.
I got one for Ty. Favorite comedian?
Dave Chappelle.
Scarlett, this is for you, but it's only because you were next, so it may sound inappropriate. Can you touch your toes without bending your knees? That's only because you were next. So, hey, Ty, don't hate me, bro. She was next.
I don't think so. I'm probably like 1 inch away from touching them.
Okay.
No.
All right. Scarlo, favorite actress?
Favorite actress? Oh my God. I have to pick one.
You got to pick one. You don't have to. This is
you can pick two because Ty been picking.
Yeah.
Ty changed the whole rules, so yeah.
I would say one of is Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
Go ask Ty. I'm asking one more. I'm asking the last question.
All right, Ty, is Jimmy Kimmel funny?
He has his moments. I don't watch him much, but he has his moments. I've seen him.
Okay.
All right, Ty. Last question. Since you're into those superhero movies and stuff, if you had a super strength, what would it be? Invisibility, or super or strength?
So you're saying if I had a superpower?
Yeah, superpower. Yeah, what would it be?
Invulnerability.
Why is that?
Nothing could hurt me.
Yeah, nothing.
Go through life indestructible.
This goes with you living forever.
Yeah, of course.
I got a question for both of them. I got one more question.
Okay, one more question. You can ask me one more question.
Now, this is for both of you guys. So if you were in a show, would you want it to be a comedy or a drama?
I think I know the answer to this.
Comedy.
Yeah,
I would have more fun
comedy.
shooting comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Scarlett, you know what this man...
Drama will probably get you the Oscar.
Yeah.
But, comedy, you're going to have more fun doing because drama draws it out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more mentally draining.
It is.
Drama.
You got to dig real deep.
You got to live in that damn thing, too. It takes a lot out of you. Yeah. I don't know if you saw Scarlett because your boy made us some fanboys. We had to wear a shirt. This is the only way he would do the interview. He made us. He was like.
How did you like them? Did they good quality?
No, they're good quality.
Yeah,
I like this.
yeah.
Dude.
Well, Reggie bought his first, right? And he bought a medium. I said, I don't know about me getting no medium because he want to show his guns off and his pecs and all that. You know how Reggie is. I got to show all that. I just let me get a large. So I got a large. So if it's nice, I love them.
Good. See, because there's one company that like the one that I wore. You saw me wearing.
Yeah.
That one's from a different company that originally set up those shirts, but the contract was over after a certain point. We went separate ways. No hard feelings or nothing. So when I just started to sell them again, I wanted to make sure they're good quality. I didn't know anyone who had bought any, so now I do.
Oh, exactly, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. And no, he got the extra large. He got the Teddy size. He gonna wear it better than that.
I appreciate that, though.
Yeah, bro. We appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. And just for people, because obviously people are going to listen to this and they're probably going to be like, why didn't you ask this questions? I know you've done a series. I've watched. You've done like the 4 keys to success on YouTube. If you can just spit them out real quickly so people can hear it before we close, because I want them to hear that from you. They're going to ask your advice.
Are you talking about recent videos that I did?
Yeah. You did like 4 secrets to.
So off the cuff. First of all, it was starting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Anything you're doing, you need to start. You stop that, procrastination. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Let me see. Start. And one of them was help me out too, if you remember. Because I do them off the cuff. It wasn't anything that I wrote out.
Got you.
Because people ask me every day.
Yep.
How to make it. Like I get hundreds of emails every day, and it's like so. Sometimes when I'm in my spare time. It'll come to me. And if you see the video looks off the cuff, I just set it up on the tripod in the kitchen.
But it was good. It was good, though.
Consistency. Yeah, consistency. Starting, having thick skin. You know what I mean? Yeah. And having a vision. That's what it was.
Got you.
Yeah. You got to have that vision. You got to see the forest through the trees. At least, even if it's not detailed, you need to know what you want from your channel. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You need to be consistent, uploading at least once a week.
Yep.
You got to have thick skin because everybody's a damn armchair critic. They're that armchair expert. They know better than you.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Everyone's going to tell you what's going to make you rich or make you successful in what you do, but they don't have it. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it. You're going to be called ugly. They're going to make fun of things you haven't been made fun of since you were in elementary school. You're like, I'll be picked up. They heard that since I was 5. They will do anything they can to bother you. But the most important thing is to start. Because after I started YouTube, I wished I had started before. Especially when things started rolling.
Yeah.
And, I was always a guy that wanted to. I wanted to be my own boss, and I never wanted to have a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And you know how, coming up, is somebody, I'm with Primerica, or I'm with, what's it called? Prepaid Legal.
Right.
Or some other multi-level marketing company or something that
Amway.
makes people millionaires.
Yeah.
But when you get into it, it's not working for you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it was the first thing that I started to do as an entrepreneur that worked. 90 days in, I got a check for like $103. And I was like,
wow.
This works.
Yeah.
Okay, my cell phone bill's paid. All right, let me see what I can do. Let's keep going. And 3 years later, it blew up with that reaction to the Force Awakens. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, I was on the news and everything. And it was like surreal, you know. I went to visit Hollywood, and Tom Holland came running up to me right after he was cast as Spider-Man.
How about that?
And introduced himself because he watched my video.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
And I didn't know who he was. He was like, so I'm like, he's like, I showed the Russo brothers your reaction to the trailer, and they went nuts. And I'm like, I got A-listers watching me. This is they watch us YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, this whole thing that's going on with YouTube, with my career and everything.
No, I think it's awesome. And you said what you told me on set is you basically won a contest, an acting contest, right?
Yes.
You said you needed, was it finances or no?
It was 2012. He won Actor of the Year, and he had a job.
Yeah,
he had a job,
and you know, a lot of times people start young acting.
Yeah,
and they have these well-to-do parents that probably built a nice life.
Thank you, sir. Yep.
That can cart them around to all these
Absolutely.
auditions during the day.
Right.
But a grown man with his bills he can't really do that.
You couldn't move to New York.
And so I had heard of people kind of going to Hollywood through the side door with YouTube, building a base there, making money, quitting their job, and having all the time in the world.
Yeah. So
that's what I sought out to do. Plus, I was really starting to hate my job and hate working for people. And, you know, it just, you know, I'm glad it worked out.
No, I'm definitely glad it worked out. And it's come full circle because now you can do the acting full time and pursue that, which is.
And it comes with its own problems, just like any other thing.
Oh, absolutely.
But I wouldn't trade it for, you know, anything else other than maybe acting mainstream.
Yeah.
But I've always told people, you know, I think now that I do acting, that I do YouTube, that I could never really stop. Mm-hmm. Because it's almost like a documentary journey of where I started.
Very true.
Until wherever. And
it's part of you now.
Yeah, it is. It's part of
me. And it's your business. I mean, let's be real. Like, even Will Smith and all this stuff is on YouTube now. Everyone sees the power of YouTube because it's them controlling their media. It's them controlling their own news.
Yeah, the biggest search engine other than Google.
Yep.
People look for everything on it.
Yep.
And it's one of those things where you may not know it, but as you guys get bigger, you are going to see and hear, if you haven't already, from people whose lives you've changed. And you don't see it that way.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just being us. We're discussing stuff. But, you know, I've had people write me and say, oh, you're the whole reason why I started acting, and now I'm in acting school. Or you're the whole reason why I started YouTube, and now my channel's starting to grow. You know what I mean? I had people write me over the years saying that I saved their life because they were going to commit suicide until they found my videos.
Wow.
That's big.
I'm like, are you like it sounds almost too strange or maybe off. Like, wait a minute. These little 5-minute videos I do making jokes.
Yeah.
Literally, like a guy told me he was going to kill himself, and in the other room he had it on autoplay.
Yeah. And
one of my videos randomly showed up.
Holy crap.
And got him laughing. And that's why he didn't kill himself.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know if I could ever as a human stop. I got to make at least one video for the rest of my life, just so I feel like I'm responsible for people's lives now. You know what I mean? Like, if I continue to make videos, somebody's going to eat a gun.
Bro,
you know?
Bro, all I want to know is what video was it?
You know, everyone really loved, there's this one video I had, but it got copyright claimed. It might still be up. Mm-hmm. It's called the John Cena Prank Call.
Okay.
And what it is, it's a radio show that's prank calling this guy's wife because she doesn't want him ordering wrestling on pay-per-view in the house. So you did a reaction to that. Yeah. So they keep calling back.
Yeah.
And they keep playing the John Cena music And they're like, you know, you need to order the WWE today. And she's like, if you don't stop calling, but you got to hear it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh,
and that's one of the videos I had that blew up for a long time. Like, had millions and millions of views for a while. Yeah.
I know what my favorite is.
It's weird. It's strange when you start to get a reach.
Yeah.
You may not want it no more. You know what I mean? Because you start to feel responsible, even though you're not obligated to be a role model or you're not obligated to care for people.
Yeah.
You start to, because you see where you're at. Yeah, okay. Now, I watch what I say, even though I'm pretty open. I watch what I say because now what I say can go far enough to hurt someone or help someone.
You have a reach now that you didn't know you had before, and you're aware of it.
And you think you're just spouting off to a bunch of people behind a computer, and you don't realize like people in high areas are watching you. And it's like I remember I did a video talking about a particular person being cast in a role back when I was just a fan, not really doing any acting.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty harsh, and you don't realize what your words
can do, how
harsh they can be.
Right.
You feel as though they'll never hear them. They'll never watch my video. They don't know about me. And I later apologized. I later apologized in another video, and I was like, I'm like really sorry, like that I ever said anything like that, because whether you believe it or not, you know, these people that are A-listers and everything, they're regular people like you. They got feelings.
Absolutely.
And they put out a movie or they watch, maybe in different levels. You know, sometimes they may not watch, but they do. They know about us. They know who we are.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're a person just like anybody else, you know, with cancel culture being big.
Oh, yeah.
People get their feelings hurt. They get run off of Twitter. People are fragile, you know. Just because you think they made it in one form or fashion of business or entertainment doesn't mean they're not like you, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, you do know that's what you are, right? The equivalent of that, right?
Right.
You're an A-lister on YouTube.
Well.
So that's why you gotta factor in that.
I call myself maybe B or C, because there's guys with like 50 million subscribers.
But Justin Bieber don't count.
You know, like 50 million, 10 million, 5 million, you know, just a lot bigger. But I'm in there. You know,
you're in there, but you got a dedicated base, bro. Your base is pretty freaking strong. You got some loyal Magnuses. What do you call them? Magnusites.
You know, yeah, but I've never, you know, I think sometimes you get, like, I had one job before where I got close to management, and people were looking at me for management. And there were certain times, you know, when you know your worth, you really know your worth, and you're kind of like, you know, they ain't gonna talk to me like this, or they're not gonna do me like this. But I ain't that big on YouTube to where I could be like, you know who I am? You know what I mean? Or what I've done? You know, like I've made a name for myself. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
But I ain't too big for but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I ain't too big to get got. Like YouTube is saying, we need you. We need you to. If you start making videos, we're gonna have to, you know, something like that. You know. So.
Oh my gosh, I got something for.
He's a celebrity within his own right.
He is.
I love the way your mind works, though, Tyrone. I love the way your mind works, man. Yeah.
Thank you. I never want to get too big for, you know, I never let the ego get out of check. And I've been accused of it because I don't take certain stuff on my channel. Like sometimes when you're in the public eye, people think they can talk to you any way they want to, and you have to take it.
Yeah.
I understand where that rule came from. No, well, it's his ego now. No, it's not. It's me wanting to be treated like a human being. Like, I'm going to treat you the way you're going to treat me. If you're going to mouth off, you're banned. You're out of here. I invite you into my home when I'm entertaining you. So now I'm kicking you out. If you're going to come in and talk all this trash, you got to go.
Yeah, right. No, I agree. Okay. Yeah, you get objectified when you become a name, unfortunately. Yeah, when you get big. Scarlo, I'm saying it right? Scarlo? I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I remember before you were like, nah, what did he say? Did he say it right? It was the music. I said it right. It was the music on the background. What are your aspirations for YouTube? Are you looking to go farther or just see how it goes? You just having fun with it, not putting any pressure on yourself?
No, I've gotten to the point where I want to put pressure on myself.
Okay.
I've been working jobs since I was 14 years old, and I'm about to be 38.
Okay,
and
damn. Okay, girl.
I'm tired.
You got the black blood in you, girl. Because you said 38. First of all, I couldn't believe Ty was 43. When you told me your age on set, bro, I was like, nah, he ain't. I'm like, no, he ain't.
I'm not one to be like, oh, you can't ask me my age. No, I'm proud of my age. I'm proud of the life that I've lived, the things that I've learned. And I'm still living. I always say you're only as old as you feel.
Absolutely.
But as far as my YouTube channel goes,
I always say she sounds like an old black woman. Don't
she? Yeah, she does. Mm-hmm.
You're only as old as you feel.
Yeah. Sugar.
He always tells me I have an old soul.
Yes, she does.
I'm like an old black mama.
I don't care, child. Say my age. I'm 60. I'm 60 years old. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind it. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I don't mind saying my age, but yeah, like I eventually want to do my YouTube full time.
Awesome.
Who inspires you, Scarlo?
Well,
it's got to be Ty.
He inspired me to look at other avenues other than just working a 9-to-5 job.
Let me tell you what happened.
And
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yes, you finished. Go
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. In short, I'm gonna try to keep it short because what happened to her happened to me in a way, and it was like a wake up call.
Okay.
Years ago, I was never a person. I'm still kind of like this. I won't take vacations, and I realized that people do need them. You do. Trust me. When you go on your first one, it is such a stress relief, and you realize how beautiful the world is and what it has to offer. But I didn't want to go, and the person I was with didn't convince me to go on a cruise. And at the time, I was one of the top performers in my company. I was trending toward a nice 6-figure income that I had never had before. I found my groove in this job. And when I went and I saw how beautiful the world was, it was a Caribbean cruise. When I came back, all of my motivation was gone because I had seen what life could be like, and I wanted that now. In a way, the opposite happened for her. When COVID happened, everybody got laid off. She got laid off. And she got to see how I live. I live from my computer. I make a few videos a day, and then I have free time to do whatever I want. She went to lunches with me, dinner. We went shopping. She saw what it was like to live a life to where you made your own, way. Yeah. And she fell in love with it. But with her, it motivated her.
Gotcha.
With me and Dima, I didn't want to work no more. I didn't want to do nothing when I saw that.
That motivated me. But what initially motivated me was watching him. When we first started dating and everything, like I knew what he was doing. I knew he was a YouTuber. I knew that this is what he did. So the more we started dating, the more I kind of saw it. I'm like, wow, like I kind of want to do something different. And then with me doing this play and being in front of the camera and being in front of people, it kind of opened me up to wondering what it would be like to do something completely different from what I was used to. I'm used to corporate. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. I'm not used to talking to people. I'm in my own little box, and that's where I like to stay.
Me too.
But, like watching him do that, I'm like, I want to try something different. So me coming onto his channel and kind of making a few appearances, it's funny because now my fans tell me, oh, I remember when you used to be so shy, when you used to come on Tyrone's channel, and now you have your own. And it's gotten, like, for me, I'm like, wow, like, I'm nowhere near as big as him, but I've already had people reach out to me, telling me that, I've helped them with not committing suicide. I have, motivational videos. Like that too? Oh yeah. I told you about it. It was a really long DM that I got. I was talking to him all night. Remember that?
Okay.
But yeah, and it's so cool to me to be able to reach people from all over the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you literally have people watching you from everywhere. And, I started with my beauty and gaming, and I was gaming a lot when I first started my channel. Yeah. And then I had a few little beauty videos here and there. And then it kind of got mushed up all together into a few other things. And now it's even broader because I do beauty, I do gaming, I do motivational videos. I share my life with Tyrone, funny moments, crazy moments, And my motivation.
Got an answer to my PlayStation video if you go there.
Oh yeah, go watch that. Hey, that completely took off as soon as I saw it. But it feels so good to me to be able to talk to people from different parts of the world. Like he was saying, it almost ties into the whole thing of you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's going through anything. I personally have dealt with anxiety a lot longer than he has.
Okay.
So I know what it's like. So when I came into his life and I was telling him about my past, issues with anxiety, it kind of drove him in because he's like, oh my God, somebody knows what I'm going through.
Yeah.
So my motivational videos are a lot with just motivating people to, get out of their comfort zones, to let them know that they're not alone. And I only speak off of personal testimony. I don't ever talk about anything I don't know about. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you.
Gotcha.
But I've been through a lot in my years on this earth, and I can talk about it, and I'm okay with sharing my stories. So when I have people telling me that they're on the other side of the world, telling me that they look forward to my motivational videos, it drives me to want to keep doing this, and I've built a love to want to do this to the point where I want to quit my job to do this full time. Gotcha. It's a certain drive when you start getting comfortable with something that you were uncomfortable with. Mm-hmm. And now you kind of can't see yourself not doing it.
Yep.
Like now I can't see myself not doing videos.
You're in love with it now. You're in love with it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Passion. I love reaching out to people. I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. And it's just so much fun because just like I make videos to encourage people, I have so many fans encouraging me, which drives me too. So it's a good feeling.
No, I think that,
feeling. Of course, having Tyrone behind me, just teaching me, encouraging me, showing me the ropes. And, I watch him work so hard. Sometimes he's up at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. If something big drops, he's looking at his phone like, well, time to do a video. And it could be 3 o'clock in the morning. Just watching him work so hard.
The nature of the type of videos I do.
Yeah.
He not everybody's broader. Like that,
but, I tell him all the time, I just sit back and watch you work so hard. And the fact that you could just get up and do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. Like, I'm tired of asking for permission to take days off to do stuff, I'm tired of having to, I never was one to like to be micromanaged. I'm not micromanaged now.
Yeah.
But still, it's a certain.
Sounds like freedom.
That goes on with you working a 9 to 5,
Right.
So for me to try to work a 9 to 5 and then work on my channel, it's a little tough right now. And I'm at a point where I want to give my all to my channel.
That inspires us right here.
To do more.
Yeah. I think the big misconception with YouTube is people think it's a bunch of narcissists that's on there, not realizing that it's really about other people. Because what you guys are doing, like me watching YouTube and everything like that, you're drawn to the person, you care about the person, and it's more, to me, it's more a connection than seeing an actor in a film like you were just talking about before, Todd, because they're not the same person they're portraying. You're in love with the character, but with YouTube, you're actually in love with the person and the energy and how they are. And, oh my gosh, this person, they have this, they have the same hat as me, or whatever the case may be, whatever connection the person needs in order to survive that day that they get from watching influencers like you.
Or how they make you feel.
Yeah, and how they make you feel. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about YouTube. Everyone thinks, oh, you put in a camera. Nah, that's Instagram. That's more so about the person and glorifying himself and with that. But I think YouTube is you being an open book and sharing your life and people attaching themselves to it and finding a connection with you. So I think that's awesome. And I was going to ask her, but you asked her the question. You must be a politician over there, Scarlo. Cause I was going to be like, hey, I was going to say most people, what I like that you did is that most people are too prideful to be with a successful person and say, teach me. Let me learn so I can be where you're at, because they're like, yo, I'm gonna stay in my lane, or they, you know what I'm saying? Or it's jealousy and they don't want to admit it. The fact that you're with this man and he's where he's at and you're like, teach me what you're doing. So we both can be, you know, the it couple. We can be king and queen, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful, because most people won't get out of their own way. So the fact that you did that in order to, hey, I want to be where you're at. I want to have this life, and then say, no, I want what you got. Let's put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you call her a politician?
I said she's pretty good. She's pretty well spoken.
She's humble.
No, she's well spoken, man. She just we might have to hire her for our channel over here. Shoot, no, but
dealing with somebody who's in the entertainment industry and just entertaining period is you gotta have tough skin, because if he blows up as an actor and a YouTuber and everything, he's got to travel and things like that. So it's like, I don't want to just work a 9 to 5 and wait for him to come home. I want to be able to be like, okay, well, you know what, babe, if things are going all right, well, I'm flying out to come see you in a few days. Yeah. Or, with him, he's a very great teacher. He's a very, very great teacher. He's so full of knowledge, especially when it comes to what he does best, which is, this big YouTube thing. And, he's learned a lot. And he teaches a lot, and you got to be teachable, especially with somebody like him who knows a lot. I definitely want to be open to learning more, and he definitely does that, because I don't think I've told you this, but, I've always wanted to grow with someone and build with someone. And, where I am now with YouTube and dealing with somebody like him and him, opening me up to something brand new, to where it's like, yo, you don't have to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. You can be doing this and live your life to the fullest. Yeah. It's pretty cool to be able to want to build with somebody like that. Oh, you want to have that freedom. You want to have that.
I always tell her, she gets mad, but I always say, even if it don't work out, I want to leave you better than I found you.
And that's beautiful. And that's beautiful, dude. That is beautiful.
Like, you ain't gonna be kicking my back in, but if things are good, I'm gonna leave you better than I found you. And she's a good person, so sometimes I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm saying people, they part.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, if it's really was good, leave them better than you found them. If you can positively affect their life, before you go, I think that's a good thing.
That's awesome.
Hey, Ty, you ever consider doing a course, like teaching a course for, as far as how to be a YouTuber?
People ask me about that. I don't know, and I feel as though I don't know enough about YouTube itself to teach a course. It's kind of like, wait, are you an actor too?
Oh, no.
Or is it just Reggie?
Just Reggie.
Okay, so like, I think that my YouTube popularity came from my drive and my personality.
Okay.
People come to my videos for my personality. They don't come for the editing. They don't come for the specific time that I post. There's all these different things that you can find YouTube videos about how to be successful. There's all this number crunching and how to, place ads and when to post your videos and all this other stuff. But for me, it was kind of like a person, I guess you could say I kind of winged it. I was just so motivated that, when your energy is right, you meet the right people. Things fall into place. You know what I mean? And it's a different formula for each person, know? So I don't, like, there are channels that do offer, like, I've actually wanted to go to the next level to get 10 million subscribers. Mm-hmm. And I thought about possibly hiring a particular popular YouTuber to oversee that, to see what he could teach me.
Okay.
It's pretty big. And I was just like, okay, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll see what I want to do with that. But
gotcha. And I don't want to hold you up anymore, but I do want to say two things before I let you go. One was what Scarlett touched on. Yes, this dude, he does, because this dude was on set and then he went and he cut a video. Whatever time he got to the hotel, cut a video. The Batman thing came out, the trailer came out. Text you about that. You already uploaded the video. We're working on the video. We talked about that. So yes, I know his drive to leave a set, and we're talking about 16, 18 hours on a set where you're working, sitting, whatever, and to jump on and do a video, edit it and stuff. Yo, I see the passion. A second thing is the funny thing about the characters we were playing. I didn't want to admit it because I was like, yo, I don't want this. I told my wife, I was like, look, it's Tyrone I'm gonna be working with. I didn't want to admit I knew you. Because I didn't. Yes, I knew who you were. I watched your videos. I knew who both of you guys were. I was like, yo, my wife used to see me watch you guys' reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is
wow.
Hey, it was real close to the characters we played.
Shady.
The funny thing about it is it's so close because the two characters, like, there were two directors. And my character was envious of his character, like, oh, that was his hero. So it was like so close in it, but I didn't have any hate towards you or anything. I just like, babe, I don't want to seem like I'm this
you fanboy. You were acting the whole time.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, because you never know, right? You never know what,
man.
Listen, you never know what people's intentions are and whatever.
I'm Reg. How you doing?
I was like, I said, oh, you're a YouTuber? Oh, cool.
My, you did all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing that.
Oh, what's
Reggie?
Really?
What's you? I was like, what's a YouTube? I don't know. I think my kids watch YouTube. I don't think my kids watch YouTube. But what's that?
The truth finally comes out.
But what I want to say is no. I've been a fan, bro. I didn't want to come out and say it, but I've been a fan. So when people were at the table, and I knew these people had to know who you were. They were like, you had to explain to them something like, these idiots know who you are. I was like, they have to know who this man is. Cause they were like acting like, bro, they had to. I knew who you were.
There's what's funny is YouTube is almost like it's as big as it is.
Yeah.
It's also a subculture.
Yeah.
And I have friends from high school that don't know that I do this.
Oh, wow.
But they stumble upon their children or a friend that watches me.
Gotcha.
And they're like, yo, I'm with that. When the hell? And they're friends with me on Facebook for years, and they still
no idea.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
My own family, some of my family, they don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
They'll call me out the blue. What is this YouTube you're doing, man? You know? I'm
yeah.
Like, man, it's been a long time. But
no, that's crazy.
Funny.
And that's funny because when he told me, and I was like, "What? You know what?" I looked it up because I was like, "Who's on this? Who's cast for the lead?" I mean, because I wanted the director part. I was like, "Oh shoot!" I told my wife Kate, I was like, "Look, it's Tyrone. He's on this," and I was like, "Yo, this is." I was like, "Yo, this is meant to be." You know why? Because I was like, in his last movie, he played the name of my character, Derek Chambers. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Yeah, I would thought I had this. I thought that was really weird.
Yes.
I was like, why is there a Derek Chambers in this? I asked, what's his name? Nick, about the names. Like, did he know about that script and stuff? He was like, no, that's just what I named him.
I was like, damn, that was his last movie or whatever. He played a Derek Chambers. This is crazy. So anyway, the signs were all there is what I'm saying. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Wasn't no signs. Somebody just being fake.
Whatever. I knew. Look, whatever.
Wasn't no signs.
Hey, I gotta watch you. You gotta be up front with me now, Reggie.
Nah. No, you know why? Now it worked. Hey, Scarlo, you know why? Because it worked. Because I got the man's digits that way. I was like, man, I don't know who you are, but do you switch out numbers? I'm not with this whole social thing.
Man, this dude, man.
So yeah, that's how I got his. Huh? What'd you say?
You're like, I don't know if this works.
Exactly. I don't know who this is, but can I get your number, bruh? Yo. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful,
nice meeting y'all
evening.
Yes,
and
nice meeting you guys.
I'll definitely let you know when the episode drops. I'll shoot you a link, brother. And Scarlett.
All right, cool.
All right, man.
Fun.
Yeah,
fun.
Hey, it was fun for me.
Sequel, brother.
Oh, it will be a sequel. Okay.
And you're gonna be really that, Reggie,
right? Huh? You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, you meant a sequel for the movie?
Yeah, Call Time.
I thought he meant a sequel for this. God damn it, man! I'm out, bro.
Time.
No, bro. No. Oh, you said a sequel for this too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This dude is always angling.
All right,
we
y'all.
can do another one day.
Oh, he said one day. Gosh, see now you treat me like a fan.
All the time because then it's like
right. Yeah,
I just say all the time. It's Scarlo. You see this?
The momentum.
Now you see my angle. Now you treat me like a fan. Now you treat me like a fan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
but you can't have the same guy on like every other. You know what I mean?
Listen to the professional.
I got a plan. Okay.
Like Leno don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger over every month. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta. And
that's what switches it up. See, if we have Arnold Schwarzenegger on every month, it works out, bro. It's called Magnus segment, yo. The Magnus segment. There we go. Magnus advice.
There's a mission to his madness.
I'm saying it's all good. Look, it's all good. I know your peeps. Scarlett, you available? Look, Scarlett, you available? That's all I'm saying. Scarlett, you available? Okay.
She'll do. I'm sure she would love to do a whole show.
Oh wow!
What she loves to do is talk. So,
very funny.
We here, Scarlett. We got you, girl. We got you.
Oh my goodness!
No, but you guys have an awesome night.
You too.
Oh, good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, y'all.
All right. Later.
Good stuff. Reggie, I didn't know you did that to him, man.
I had to. Kate knew it.
Oh my gosh.